Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Legends of East and West. Today, we're diving into one of history's most fascinating and tragic stories, the Romanovs, the last dynasty of Imperial Russia. For over 300 years, the Romanov family ruled one of the largest empires the world has ever seen, but in 1917, their reign came to a sudden and violent end. The Romanov dynasty began in 1613 with Mikhail Romanov. At just 16 years old, Mikhail was chosen as Tsar by the boyars, or Russian nobles, after years of political chaos known as the Time of Troubles. Under the Romanovs, Russia expanded its borders, centralized its power, and transformed into a major European empire. One of the most famous Romanovs, Peter the Great, ruled from 1682 to 1725. He modernized Russia, expanded its territories, and founded St. Petersburg, a city that would become the empire's new capital. Another pivotal figure was Catherine the Great, who ruled from 1762 to 1796. She was known for her reforms and further territorial expansion, cementing Russia's status as a European power. Fast forward to the reign of Nicholas II, the dynasty's last Tsar. He came to the throne in 1894, but his rule was marked by constant turmoil. From the beginning, Nicholas struggled with leadership and was reluctant to embrace political reform. In 1905, the empire faced its first major crisis. Peaceful protesters gathered outside the Winter Palace in St. Petersburg, demanding reforms. The protest ended in a massacre known as Bloody Sunday, with hundreds of demonstrators shot by the imperial guards. This event shattered public trust in Nicholas and set the stage for future unrest. Another significant factor in Nicholas's downfall was the influence of Grigori Rasputin, a mystic who gained the trust of Tsarina Alexandra because of his supposed ability to heal their son, Alexei. Alexei suffered from hemophilia, a life-threatening blood disorder. Rasputin's increasing influence over the royal family and political decisions further eroded public confidence in the monarchy. The final blow came during World War I. Nicholas's decision to lead Russia's military effort was disastrous. Russian soldiers faced horrific conditions, food shortages plagued the home front, and morale hit an all-time low. By February 1917, mass protests erupted in Petrograd, and Nicholas was forced to abdicate. His abdication marked the end of over 3 centuries of Romanov rule, and a provisional government took control of Russia. However, later that year, the Bolsheviks, led by Vladimir Lenin, overthrew the provisional government and seized power. Following Nicholas's abdication, the Romanov family was placed under house arrest. They were eventually moved to Yekaterinburg, where they were imprisoned in the Ipotiv house. On the night of July 17, 1918, the entire family, Nicholas, Alexandra, and their 5 children, were executed by the Bolsheviks. Their tragic end shocked the world and became one of the most infamous events of the 20th century. The story of the Romanovs didn't end there. Myths and mysteries emerged, especially the legend of Anastasia, the youngest daughter. For years, many believed that Anastasia had survived the execution. Several women even came forward, claiming to be Anastasia. However, in the 1990s and early 2000s, the remains of the Romanov family were discovered and identified through DNA testing, putting the myths to rest. The family's remains were reburied in St. Petersburg in 1998 with a state funeral. The Romanovs' tragic story remains a powerful symbol of power, revolution, and the tides of history. Their fall marked the end of Imperial Russia and the start of the Soviet era, a time of upheaval that would shape the 20th century. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the Romanovs. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content from Legends of East and West. What part of Romanov history fascinates you the most? Let me know in the comments below. See you in the next video.